Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start fifth story of your syllabus, A Pat with the Sun, Tansen. Tansen was the only child of his parents, naughty but talented. He imitated the calls of birds and animals perfectly. Once he tried to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. These all the qualities of Tansen described in these 3 points. Number 1, he was the only child of his parents. He was the solitary child of his parents. He was very naughty but very talented, and he was capable to create birds and animals noise. And as a result of that, once he was capable to frighten the travelers by copying the sound of lion. Let's start it. You may have heard the name of Tansen, the greatest musician our country has produced. So dear children, though he was talented in many other ways, but above all, he was a great musician. A singer called Mukaddam Mishra and his wife lived in Behat near Gwalior. Tansen was their only child. Tansen was the solitary child of Mukaddam Mishra and his wife. They were living in Gwalior. It is said that he was a naughty child. Often he ran away to play in the forest and soon learned to imitate perfectly. Imitate meaning, dear children, to copy perfectly the calls of birds and animals. Initially, Tansen was very naughty. He was very naughty and he was capable to copy the sound of animals and birds. A famous singer named Swami Haridas was once traveling through the forest with his disciples. One incident is described when Swami Haridas was traveling through the forest with his pupils. Tired, the group settled down to rest in the shady grove. Tansen saw them. The travelers were very tired. They were resting at the shade of trees. Tansen noticed them. Strangers in the forest, he said to himself. It will be fun to frighten them, he said. He hid him behind a tree and roared like a tiger. The little group of travelers scattered in fear, but Swami Haridas called them together. Don't be afraid, he said. Tigers are not always dangerous. Let us look for this one. The strangers, Tansen was very happy to find the strangers in the forest, and he imitated the sound of a roaring tiger. So the travelers scattered out of fear. They thought tiger is nearby. But Swami Haridas stopped them and he said that all tigers are not so dangerous. He said, just see what is the type of this present tiger. Suddenly, one of his men saw a small boy hiding behind a tree. There are no tigers here, master, he said. Only this naughty boy. But soon, Tansen was caught imitating the noise of tiger, and they caught him that it was the tiger, it was the sound he was creating, but not any actual tiger. Swami Haridas did not punish him. He went to Tansen's father and said, your son is very naughty. He is also very talented. I think I can make him a good singer. But Swami Haridas told his father that your son is very naughty, of course, but he is very talented as well. So maybe if you will hand it him to me, then I can make him a good singer. Tansen was 10 years old when he went away with Swami Haridas. So at this, his father, that was the time the children were living in Gurukuls only. So Tansen's father was also annoyed with the naughtiness of his son. So he handed over to Guru Haridas. He lived with him for 11 years learning music and became a great singer. He lived with his Guruji for 11 years, and after 11 years, he became a very good singer. At about this time, his parents died. Mukundan Mishra's dying wish was that Tansen should visit Muhammad Gosas of Gwalior. See, Tansen's father's wish was that he should visit Muhammad Gosas of Gwalior. Muhammad Gosa was a holy man. Mukundan Mishra had long been devoted to him and often visited him. See, that was a very religious person, and Tansen's father wanted he should visit him so that his blessings he could get. While living in Gwalior with Muhammad Gos, Tansen was often taken to the court of Rani Mrignani, who was a great musician herself. When Tansen was there, so he visited the court of Rani Mrignani. She herself was a great musician. There he met and married one of the ladies of the court, her name of Hussain. There he got married with the lady of the court. Hussaini also became Swami Haridas' disciple. His wife also became the disciple of Swami Haridas. Tansen and Hussaini had 5 children who were very musical. Tansen got birth to 5 children, and all his children were also very musical, very good in musical talent. Tansen had by this time become very famous. Sometimes he sang before Emperor Akbar, who was so impressed by him that he insisted Tansen should join his court. By that time, Tansen became so popular that Akbar also requested him to join his court. Tansen became a favorite in Akbar's court. Once he was asked to sing Rag Deepak. Tansen asked his daughter and his friend to sing Rag Megha after Rag Deepak to countercard the effect of the later. See, Tansen was such a great renowned musician that he got place in Akbar the Great's court. Tansen went to Akbar's court in 1556 and soon became a great favorite of the emperor. Tansen got place in Akbar's court in 1556 and he became favorite of the emperor. Akbar would call upon Tansen to sing at any time during the day or night. Akbar was fond of Tansen's music. Any time, day, night, he was calling him to sing. Quite often, he would just walk into Tansen's house to hear him practice. Not only singing, most of the time, Akbar wanted to see Tansen as practicing. So he used to visit his palace as well, just to see him practicing. He also gave him many presents. Some of the courtiers became jealous of Tansen. Because Akbar was such a great favorite, Tansen became favorite of Akbar, so most of the courtiers developed jealousy against Tansen. We shall never be able to rest till Tansen is ruined. So they wanted to ruin Tansen so that they could get Akbar's favor. This was their desire. They declared. One of the courtiers, Shakuntan Meha, had a bright idea. So they were making foul planning to trap Tansen. So one of the foul planning is described here. I hope everybody had followed this.